So thank you guys for coming to join us tonight and celebrating. Yay, Kathy has her hat on too. I really want a Santa hat, you guys.
I want a hat now. Oh, you know what? I bet I can get one.
I know, call one of the boys. Bring one down.
I know, like, bring me a Santa hat.
Hi, Crystal. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I wanted to first off thank Cindy because this was pretty much her idea about having a last celebration Zoom with the big team. So thank you, Cindy, for coming up with the idea. So I wanted to kind of come, like we did something similar like this around Thanksgiving for those of you who were joining us in Thanksgiving. We celebrated, what we were most proud of, what we accomplished and things like that. I wanted to kind of end this year. I mean, we do have one more week. Oh my gosh, I still have the tag in this. See how prepared I am? We still have one more week of 2015. But needless to say, we still love celebrating. We still need to talk about the things that we're proud of because we've all come so far, regardless if it's in our own health and fitness, our own personal mindset, financial, anything. Regardless if you started as a coach yesterday or if you started a year ago. Yay, Zoe! Yay! Seahawks, man. I need one. You don't have one. Broncos, uh-oh. So I wanted everyone to come tonight with something to share, regardless of what it is, something that they can talk about. And I want to kind of kick it off and start off by, and I'm sorry if this is going to get a little emotional. I'm already sensitive because I'm sick, but so I wanted to first off thank each and every one of you for being a part. Oh my gosh, you're messing with my mojo here, phone. For being a part of this team, for taking a chance on either me or another coach on this team with the opportunity of something that can change your life. Regardless of how long you've been a coach, you already realize how this is a game changer, how this is a life changer. I know personally, Beachbody has changed my life, not only for financial reasons and weight loss reasons, but because of the support and the community and, oh my gosh, and the love that I have found within a new family, a hand-picked family, if you will. And without Beachbody, none of you guys would be in my life. So I wanted to say thank you for joining this team, for taking a chance, for believing in yourself, for believing in me, for believing in your upline, and joining this crazy ride. I want to start off by saying that I am, like Cindy was with me last year when a lot of shit hit the fan with my personal goals, and I realized that I wasn't the best leader that I thought I would be. Last year I had a rude awakening when I lost elite qualifying and I was only pushing for my own goals. And I was just working towards myself, and I kind of left my coaches on the back burner. And I told Cindy, and I told Blair, and I told Carla, and I told all my coaches then that were with me, I apologized. And I said, I promise you guys, and all you new coaches know this now, I promise you that it will never happen like that again. And I will put your needs before mine. I'll make sure that I'm helping you reach your goals over mine. And I've been focused on that this year, and it's just been more team instead of individual. And like we all fail, we all have failures. How we grow from that is we pick ourselves up and we don't make the same mistake again, right? So I wanted to say that my failure last year led me to the coach I am today. So don't think that if you fail at something, that means that you're no good. That means that you're a complete failure. That just means that whatever you were doing didn't work, and that you can try something new. And this year I've tried something new, and it's not new for everybody, but it was apparently new for me. And so I've been really focusing on my team and duplicating things that for whatever reason I didn't realize to duplicate before. I was like, is someone blowing their nose? But anyways, so I wanted to let you guys know, and this is really freaking exciting, that as of Thursday, we are going to be officially an elite team. And it's thanks to every single one of you. So thank you. Yeah, okay. I'm done before I get too emotional. So anyways, thank you guys, and thank you guys.
Now you're gonna make me, I'm gonna start crying too.
Oh, good, because then you can and I'm gonna drink my tea. Anyone else have anything to celebrate? Can I, first off, Jill, I'm gonna give you a big fat shout out. This girl, okay, maybe you guys don't know, but I'm gonna give a little teaser. She came from Advocare. Shh, no judging. But she lacked support, and she lacked a lot of things that Beachbody gives her, and she lacked someone to believe in her. And, you know, Jill, she was hesitant at first because I know it's scary going into something when you don't know if it's going to work out for you. You don't know if you're going to be successful. You don't know if you're going to have a passion for it. Well, when she changed her mind, when she made up her mind, this girl has been on fire ever since coaching. She has 3 new coaches. She's already made Success Club. Like, she's lost crazy amount. Her results from the 21-day fix are incredible. I am so proud of you, Jill, and I cannot wait to see where you go from here. Yeah, kick ass. So I just wanted to give you a little shout out. You are so freaking awesome, girl. And her coaches, like, Crystal's one of her coaches. She knows what I'm talking about. Like, her coaches adore her. You are absolutely amazing, Jill, and I'm so very honored that you're a part of our team. I'm very honored that all you guys are a part of our team, but I just wanted to give Jill a little special shout out. Unmute yourself, guys. This is like a camaraderie here. This isn't like me lecturing you. I need some feedback here.
I had crazy kids in my background yelling and screaming.
95% of us are moms, or, you know, we get it.
Oh, no, I don't have kids, but I have roommates, so I had to go find my headphones.
Was that
it's only a small amount of the roommates.
Yeah, for sure. That's funny.
So what else? Who has something else to... What are you drinking, Chelsea? It's very Christmassy.
She's made it.
It's a sparkly liquor of some kind.
Oh, nice. I just got home.
I was
like,
I don't know, it's shiny. There's sparkles in it.
There's like real sparkles in it. Does it have gold in it? Like that liquor that has gold flecks in it?
Gold slugger?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't drink, so I'm like, whatever it is.
I bet that would make me feel better. It probably cleared my sinuses.
Whiskey.
It would probably be
whiskey with honey, not apple cider vinegar.
Oh, I can't. Okay, anyways.
Sorry. Well, I wanted to tell you, Vicky, I mean, I know I've already told you personally, but along the lines of what Vicky, what does she have there? Crown Royal and some other kind of green liquor. I am super proud of you too. Like, that's a huge accomplishment that you've overcome this year. And like, you know, it was rough last year, and the amount of growth that you've had as a leader on our team is just, you know, grown exponentially over the last year. And, you know, I'm so proud of you and how much you have. I mean, because there was a long time where it was like no one knew what to do. How is Vicky doing all this stuff? And we all were like, we don't know how to duplicate it, you know. And the steps that you've taken this year have been really incredible. And look, they paid off, right? So it always pays off to help our, you know, keeps that thought in mind that it always pays off to truly invest in the coaches and the people that you bring into this company, because that's that, you know, without your team, we're nowhere. You know, it's like, this is not a single person business. You know, we all rely on each other, and even people who aren't necessarily on your smaller team, you know, the better we all are, the better we all are, right? The more we can help each other in every way. So I just wanted to let you know that once again, I'm very proud of you, and yeah, and very exciting that 5-star elite. What?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, yay. It's my first meeting, finally.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Good.
Right. Yay.
I don't even know how you're raising your hand and lowering your hand. That's so crazy.
So, is anyone gonna go? If anyone won't go, I'll go. Want me to break the ice?
What are we like talking about?
Celebrations. What you've accomplished in 2015.
Not a lot, but 2016 will be, it'll be good.
See, I didn't want to just do a business one. Like for me, like my, I know obviously we're all here because of Beachbody, but I wanted to read you guys a quote because it has a huge deal with what has changed for me the most. Like mine is my mindset has changed the most, which means like for me in the last year, I know a lot of us do this, but I had a tendency to compare myself to other people, right? I compared my own fitness journey to other people. Like, okay, well, these people have been in Beachbody as long as I have. Like, how come I'm struggling with my own weight loss? How come I'm struggling with my own business? Or, and it's very easy in this business to, constantly see, oh, the new thing. Well, what are they doing? What's this person doing? Or even like nutrition, like when you have a lot of weight to lose, it's very easy to get sidetracked by the whatever shiny new object or shiny new eating plan or whatever someone else is doing. And that's something that has been a really, really big setback for me and in a lot of areas in my life. And so one of the biggest things that I've changed is really not focusing so much on my goals or, I have all my goals, right? I have my goals for my family life. I have my goals for my business. I have my goals for, my fitness and my health and nutrition. I have my goals for my relationships and things like that. But trying to take away the fantasy, because I feel like we put this emphasis on life will be so much better when I'm at my goal weight, or if only I get to diamond, or if only I get to 2-star diamond, or if only I get to 5-star elite, then I'll feel like I've accomplished something in my business. Or, if only, my husband and I could have, 20 date nights a month or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Like, let's get real, right? But something like that. And so like I heard this quote so I got to read it because I will totally watch it, right? I heard this quote, and he is his name's Amir Siddiqui. So I don't know if any of you guys know him. He's a world famous like personal trainer, bodybuilder, and stuff like that. But he is all about action, right? And so his thing is this quote that I read in this book that I was reading: get obsessed with the consistency. Get obsessed with consistency and the actions that feed the goal. Getting obsessed with the goal won't work, and neither does having moderate goals. It's like thinking about laying down the perfect foundation of bricks, perfect brick after perfect brick, rather than going crazy over seeing the building emerge, right? So basically, I think that we get too caught up in the big picture a lot of times instead of, and we like let go the simple tasks in our life and the simple actions in our life that really get us to that goal. And we kind of bypass it. We think that, if we dream big enough, it's going to happen, but you have to have that action to back up that dream. And so that's kind of like what I'm super proud of, is that I've really kind of, especially in like the last 6 months, really put on my blinders in all areas of my life. I'm going to start crying. Jesus.
Nothing new, Cindy.
I know, right? I didn't think I'd cry over this, but.
We love you though.
It's like we can get so focused and obsessed on what other people are doing, and it's just like those small things like really add up. And so I've kind of broken down my whole life. It sounds really regimented and weird, like when you think about it written down, but like I really look at the way that's how I look at all my goals now, no matter what it is in my life, is I take my goal that I have and then I back it up with the action steps. And those are the things I focus on. I don't focus all the time on my goal. I focus on the action steps. Like, even down to like the small things. Like I was noticing that I wasn't getting enough personal development in the morning because I would take my phone out of my room and I would sit on my phone. I'd sit there and scroll instead of reading my book, while I'm drinking my coffee or whatever, and then time would pass and I wouldn't have personal development. So now I've started leaving my phone in my room in the morning while Nick's still sleeping and stuff like that. Like, those are like just small little things that you can do, which now I get like an hour of personal development, Anyway, so I know that was kind of long, but that's like the thing that I'm the most proud of, which is something but it's affected every area of my life for the better. Like, as far as like my priorities being aligned with what I want. And it's really easy for me now to make decisions like about saying yes or no to things, or, making sure that I'm living in alignment with what those goals are and the priorities are. So
I have totally seen a change in every area, like you said, in every area of your life in the last 6, 7, 8 months. When you set your mind to something, it shows, and you have done so. And I'm so very proud of you for where you are now. And it's a struggle. Like, there's no part in this business that is easy. I mean, yes, things are easy, but we all are going to have struggles, right? And there's going to be times where we lack belief in ourselves, or maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not good, or we doubt ourselves because little things don't go our way. But when you start realizing, like Cindy said, the action steps that you do to get to where you want to be, that's how you are going to get to where you want to be. When we focus on the goal itself or the big picture, like when I first started, I had to lose 100 pounds or over 100 pounds. Well, if I focused on that the entire time, I would have drove myself batshit crazy, right? Or you would have like been really hard on yourself, let's say. Yes, Jen, like making a vision board. That's why you make vision boards. So you lay out your goals and you lay out everything that you want to accomplish. But yeah, when you focus on the steps it takes to get to that big picture, that's where it truly happens. And that's where you will see progress. And that's where you're going to be easier on yourself and be proud of yourself, because if you focus on the big picture, you get down on yourself too much. And
I think it's more feedback too. It's like a positive feedback loop that you get. I mean, like things are out of your control, right? Like when you're losing weight, you can't control the way the scale is going to go. I mean, you can to an extent, but I mean, being women, there's water, there's salt, there's all kinds of things that are going to vary it. You could be perfect in your nutrition, perfect in your exercise, and you can gain 5 pounds in a week, I mean, but you can control like the actions, right? You can control your food intake, your macros, your workouts, your water. Those are things that are all controllable. And so, yeah, like really just focusing less on the outcome. And it's weird, like the less you focus on the outcome and more on the actions, the outcome comes. Like my focus used to always be Success Club all the time, Success Club, Success Club, Success Club all the time. And I finally stopped focusing on Success Club, and I started focusing on what I know I needed to do every single day, what I knew I needed to do, the basics. And then I started hitting Success Club every month.
Okay, I'm going to just start calling you guys out, so I hope we get to ready. Hi, Chelsea. Thanks for hopping on. All right, so Miss Jen White.
Yes. So my biggest win or accomplishment is getting married. And I got to meet Vicky this year in Seattle, so that was my big win, because I wanted to meet her forever.
She brought her husband to for Seattle for his birthday, and it was more of a birthday present for us than anything. Yay! So what's in store for you in 2016, Jen?
To save up and buy our own house.
And have a big Misfit retreat in Alaska?
Only in the summertime, right?
Yes.
I'll come in the winter.
Anyways.
I like snow.
Okay, then bring Vicky because she's.
I'd literally have to drug her. That's like what would happen. I'd have to knock her unconscious and get her on some sort of transportation.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Crystal, you are next in line, dear.
Okay. So this year, I think my biggest accomplishment was probably learning to do things for me, not what is expected of me. I was doing that for so long, and I'm 27, and it took me that long to figure it out. But I was at work. I think it was sometime last week or something. But I was telling Jill, I was like, work is really getting on my nerves. So last week I was sitting at my desk, and I just started packing up my wedding pictures, packing up my little trinkets, and I got up and I walked to my boss and I was like, I'm so sorry, but I can't do this. I was like, this isn't for me. It's not for me. And I called my husband and I was like, honey, I just quit. And he's like, well, okay, that's fine. What are you going to do? And I was like, I think I'm just going to go back to what I was initially doing. But everyone told me I had to have a Monday through Friday job. I had to have a steady job. I just had to, and I was like, why do I have to work for someone else? Like, that's not me. I can't sit behind a desk, because that's what I was doing in finances. And it was killing me. I was like, I can't do that. It's not me. So at the end of this year, I just, I don't know, figured it out. It's like, nope, not for me anymore. I got to make a change. And so I did.
Yay, that's so awesome, girl.
Good for you.
Yeah, I mean, my husband's pretty worried, but
Well, yeah.
it will work out.
It will work out. That's awesome. I'm very excited for you. All right, Miss Jackie.
Crystal, I just have to say, I'm like on the verge of doing that very same thing. Every day I wake up going to work, hating it. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. So good for you for doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it took a lot of, I don't know. I was super stressed and worried about it. I was thinking about it. Yeah, it was tough, but I did it. So luckily, we had the little savings thing so that 6 months of anything could go wrong, I have that to fall back on, but I'm really, really pushing to make this work.
Well, now you have all day to work on it.
Yeah.
So that's good. So what I'm really proud of, I hear a lot of background. Does anybody else hear it, or is it just me?
I hear it.
It's like an
too.
echo.
I don't hear it.
Maybe it's just me. I'm really proud that I made this switch over to the Misfits, because I've been a coach for almost a year, and the team that I was on before, I just never learned as much as I do now. And it's much easier to connect with this team. And I don't know. I didn't even know about personal development, like how important it was to read it. I never wrote out my goals at all. And it's really made a mental change for me. Like, even my fiance has noticed a huge difference in like how I think and how I react to certain things. So that means a lot, because I know that I used to be really unhappy, and I don't know, it's changed me a lot, and I'm really thankful. Anyway, it's just a big crying session today.
That is awesome, hon. And, you know, support is everything. And, you know, when you were absolutely right. The amount of support and personal development and affirmations and goals, all that add up. And, you know, like, here we are. I mean, some of you have been a part of other teams before, but, like, I've only known what I know, right? So I'm in this, like, bubble of, like, love and lollipops and rainbows and whatever. And then I hear from other teams how they're treated, or like how they get no support or something. And I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, that doesn't even make any sense to me. To me, like, as a coach, everyone should get the same love and support and whatever, but I am very grateful for the foundation that we have for each other because of like that. And, you know, like an amazing coach like you, Jackie, everybody needs that. But thankfully, we've had someone that you knew, so they were able to bring you to the dark side or the good side. Or whatever. I was trying to on Star Wars.
If you're gonna quote Star Wars, at least get the sides right, okay?
No,
Is it the
I'm
light
super
or the
thankful for Heather. That's for sure. And even though I was on another team, she never like gave up on me. So she's pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh, Chelsea. Yes, I agree. Heather is very awesome. Okay. Kathy. Do you need help unmuting? I'll unmute you. Gotcha.
Okay. Hello. I don't talk a lot at these. I like to do a lot of listening. And one thing that I can say, well, there's a lot of things that I can say that I gained in 2015. And the biggest thing was this family that we have with the Misfits and getting to know all of you and that's just opened up my whole friendship base. In addition to that, I'm healthier, down 35 pounds, so yay for that. And I'm hoping to continue on that. My husband's on the journey with me, so that's a great feeling too that we're in it together. And overall, I'm taking away from this that there's more to life than sitting behind a desk and working your 9-to-5 job. There's a whole world out there, and my husband and I are adventurous. We like to see the world and appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you and my husband and my family and all my friends. So it's exciting.
Yeah. I have got to tell you, Kathy, your results from the 21-day fix are freaking amazing. If you guys have not seen her transformation photos, you have to go creeper because they are insane. She is looking awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing and talking, even though you're usually a listener. We still love to hear from you.
I talk a lot on Facebook, so not verbal thing.
All right.
I'll get better at that.
Okay, Kathy. That's a deal. In 2016, we'll hear from you more, right?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, Jessie. It's your turn, girlfriend.
Okay. Am I on? Can you guys hear me?
You're on.
I have spotty internet, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, 2015, well, I finished my second to last semester of college, so there's that, I guess.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, I had to do 2 years of Spanish. I don't know Spanish, but I had to do it for my degree. What else is there? I finished, 1.5 to 2 programs this year, and I don't know what else there is. I've done a lot. A lot of personal development, a lot of less anxiety because of personal development. There's a long list, I guess. I don't feel like ranting to you guys.
All right. Well, that's a good couple things to be proud of for sure. How long until you finish your? Are you drinking Strongbow?
Yeah.
How long until you finish?
It would be finish my degree. I'll graduate in May.
She has 2 classes left.
I have 2 classes, and I have to go to one class for Monday through Thursday. Like, just show up for one class. It's so hard.
That's awesome. May's gonna come quick.
I know. If you guys want to come, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, Misfit, hang out in New Orleans. I mean, we're not as cool as Seattle.
Wait, can I get those? What are those things called?
They're beignets.
That I can't pronounce. Yeah. I'm like, can I get the pastries? What is that?
The beignets, Cindy. I know. I feel like Vicky would like the drive-through daiquiri places. I feel like you're that person.
Yeah, she is for sure.
I do too.
For sure. She'd be like, Cindy, you have to drive me through this.
Yeah, I have like one like 10 minutes from my house. I'm like, it's like people come from like Philadelphia and stuff. They're like, you guys can go to CVS and buy liquor. I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah, we're a party town, really. So
maybe next Super Saturday we could have one in New Orleans.
I don't know where ours one is. We have someone somewhere. I think it's in Zachary, like an hour away from here. But I'm like, I don't know any of you guys that are going. No Misfits.
Go. Every single one of you better be at a Super Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care. Me and Cindy drove 3.5 hours and rode a to find one, and it was like the smallest one in our region.
So small. Yeah.
Find one. Or hold your own. All right.
I'm going to say something about Jessie real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm super proud of Jessie's, like, you know, she was talking about like anxiety and personal development and stuff like that. And one thing that I've noticed is that, I mean, she is just like totally blossomed and has created like this whole network of friendships that she, you know, with these people that were complete strangers before. And she does. I mean, I never knew this because she was never, well, at least she never portrayed that she was anxious around me, you know.
This
but
is
like
why I drink on Zooms. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, I know, right? But but it was like, you know, so I'm like, what? You have anxiety? Because, you know, I never would have thought that because she just never was shy around me, you know. And so like, but seeing her like really open up and create all these new friendships with like people on our team and just like really focusing on building her own network and stuff like that, and just really putting, I mean, literally any assignment that we've done, you know, she's gone for it, even if it was like super uncomfortable. So that's a pretty huge accomplishment, and I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, like anxiety was one of the reasons why I didn't really go to college. I just took a year off of high school when I graduated high school. Like, didn't want to go because I was scared. So much anxiety. A lot of issues.
Well, now look, you totally crushed the shit out of that, right? Because you graduate in like a couple months.
She's being modest now.
Mm.
All right, Candace, you're up, girlfriend. Can't hear you.
Right there. Is that better?
Yep.
I'm used to this. Wow, 2015 was a little crazy for me. Not all of you know about it, but I'd say my biggest accomplishment is just overcoming my fear of fear. I like to say now that I've been through enough in my life that you can throw anything at me and, you know, I'll be able to overcome it. I'm not afraid anymore. So, I don't know. I guess that's my biggest accomplishment aside from joining Misfit Republic, of course. It only took me 2 years, right?
Hey, it's okay. It doesn't matter how long it took you, but I have got to say, Candace is one of the most strongest women I have ever met. You guys don't know her past story, but I'm sure she will share it one of these days when she's comfortable enough. But Candace, you have seriously been such an inspiration to me, and seeing how much you went through and seeing how strong you are after dealing with so much crap. You are amazing, and you have so much to offer, and I'm so freaking proud of you, and I love watching you and being a part of your journey, and I am just so excited for where it's going to go from here.
Me too, thank you.
All right. Alexis.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, dog issues. Well, like for me, 2015 has been pretty hectic. I didn't start with you guys until about a month ago, but it's been crazy military all year long. Cross training, just finding myself essentially. It wasn't until the last couple months things have started to settle down. Like I got the new house and everything like that. And then last Monday, I started my master's program.
That's awesome.
So on top of a 40-hour week and then Beachbody, which I still haven't gotten a coach yet, minus my boyfriend. So it's kind of frustrating. But I'm sticking with it. That's really what it comes down to. So,
well, Alexis, it's all about being consistent, and it doesn't matter when, I mean, like Cindy was talking about, don't compare yourself to someone else's journey, because not everybody is in the military. Not everyone is also working 40 hours a week and doing their masters, you know. Not everyone is at the same spot in their journey when they sign up as a coach.
Exactly.
So it's awesome that you have one coach underneath you, right?
Yeah, you're halfway down, Emerald, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't bring anyone in, but at least it gives me half an emerald.
But you're halfway there.
Exactly.
Just think about, it's not about the cup being half full or half empty. It's the fact that you can refill that cup.
Yeah. So my biggest thing is I don't have a lot of time, but I'm trying to get my personal development in. I'm trying to be consistent with my postings, and I figured for me that's at least a start, just because like I didn't even get to go on a computer until I got home tonight. So
and you're posting it. I mean, it is going to pay off. You know, I mean, I've talked about this on Zoom. So you know, I mean, your posting is so consistent and stuff. It will pay off. Like, was it Raina? It was Raina in the Entrepreneur Academy, right? That talked about it. Yeah. And she talked about how she showed posts side by side that were a couple years, like 2 years apart. And one she had spent all this time on and was trying so hard. And it was like one person liked it. And 2 years later, she literally threw up like this total random picture and she had like 300 likes on it. You know, so it just takes time and building that trust with people. But you're doing an awesome job with that too.
Yeah, and I'll admit, I haven't been getting my workouts in as much as I want just because of my crazy schedule and getting used to the new house. But since I started, Cindy, I went from a size 10 to a size 7.
Yeah, there you go.
My numbers aren't going down, but my pant size and my clothes are going down. So I'm kind of taking it as it is. I'm like, yes, the numbers aren't going, yes, but I'm in a size 7 for the first time in years.
Yay! Throw that scale away anyway.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of doing is I'm just thinking I'm going to stop with the numbers and just look at my clothes and the Shakeology has been my best friend. I was in the last Zoom call last week. I noticed how there was 2 days I didn't have my Shakeology when I moved into the house, and I'm like, I can't go a third day. It was just so bad. But it's been I'm glad I joined at the end of the year because it gave me something to go into the new year with a good start. And I figure with my masters and all of you guys and my family, it's going to be better next year.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right, Alicia with the mini Santa hat.
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So it's really interesting that you guys bring this topic up today. And I'm actually really glad that a few of you have mentioned anxiety and fear. Today I actually graduated from an intensive therapy program that I've been in for a few years. I don't know, I'm friends with a few of you on here, but I don't know if many of you know, but I have a really severe anxiety disorder. And so graduating my program today was just amazing. That's honestly been like my biggest accomplishment this past year. I couldn't be happier. And I'm also really glad that people have mentioned how amazing this team has been because for me, myself, also joining this team, being part of this amazing team, making so many new friends has definitely been the highlight of my year. So thank you, Vicki, and thank you, everyone. It's just been so great to get to know all of you and be part of this amazing team.
Yay! Congratulations, honey.
Thank you so much.
Alicia, what was the Buddha board? What is that?
Oh, it was a little gift I got from my therapist today, and it's really neat because it's just water. You put on a paintbrush they give you, and I guess the type of board that it's made out of, the water evaporates pretty quickly on it. So you can draw, you can doodle, you can do whatever you want, and you don't need to use ink or paper or anything. It's all right there for you in one little kit.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it looked really interesting. I'd never seen one before, so well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Miss Tori.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm kind of going in reverse of everybody because I actually just got a new job. So I start full-time come January 4th as a new optician at one of the new buildings that was just built here in town. So I'm pretty excited about that. I would definitely say one of the biggest struggles for me this year has just been trying to adapt to some things. We have a blended family. It's hard because I've never been a stepmother before or ever dated anybody with children before. And so I try to make girlfriends, but this woman is very hard to handle. So we'll just leave it
Maybe you
that,
should give her some personal development.
I understand you completely.
I'd like to give her something. I'm not sure if it's personal development, but but we're going through a lot of changes. So I am actually in the middle of moving. I'm in the middle of this new job. I currently not only work my Beachbody job, but I also have a nanny position. I work at my church part-time, as well as I'm working part-time at this new optician place. So I'm eager to just get on a schedule and like on a routine of things, because it's been so crazy that I don't always have time for the things that I want. Like a lot of you have mentioned the personal development. I enjoy being able to just veg out and read a book and not have to do anything else. But it seems like I've had so much to do lately that I've been lacking on that. So I'm kind of eager to just get into my new place and just have some time for myself. And I want to get on a routine of waking up a little earlier so that I have that time to read. And I'm the kind of person where if I'm not working a job, I guess I feel like I have too much time. I'm twiddling my thumbs. I don't know what to do. So I'm eager to start this job as well as continue my Beachbody journey. I've lost 20 pounds in the last like 4 months, I think it was, since I've become a coach. So that in itself is just amazing to me. So
yay!
I'm anxious to just continue my journey and just see where it takes me and help other people. Like I have a lady right now that I'm helping who's doing the 3-day refresh, and I'm kind of jealous because it's only like her second day and she's already lost like 5 pounds. I'm like, holy cow, like I can't ever lose 5 pounds in like 3 days, but I just think it's awesome. And so I'm helping her with her thing now and just kind of going with the flow of things, because I'm kind of a control freak and I want to be able to control everything in my life, and I have absolutely no control right now. So I'm just going to let it happen.
So I have something to say about that. So Josh Coates told me, because I also have control issues, and I'm sure I know a few of you on here do as well. It's hard to let things out of your control like take its course, right? So he said you can control the things that you cannot control by controlling the things you can control. And I was like, that's really confusing. Say it again. And then he said it again, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. Like by focusing on the things that you actually have control of, it lets other things that you can't control, you know, like the weather or PMS or, you know, other people's issues. Like by controlling the things you can control, like your daily habits and your positive mindset and things like that, it really helps. And I know it's hard to let go of control. I know, girlfriend. But I'm very proud of you. You have come a long way. And I'm excited for your new job. That's going to be exciting for you. And your new place, too. And good luck with that, girl.
Thank you. I talked to Josh a couple weeks ago, and I'm eager to get into one of his training classes. So that's my next step, is to kind of just get more training for myself. So I want to kind of get a jump on that and just see where it goes. So baby steps, but yeah.
Awesome. All right, Chelsea Bates.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Well, this year's been really crazy for me. I got divorced, sold my house, moved into a new place, started Beachbody. It's been crazy. Everything's moved really fast, but the one thing I'm really proud of is taking back my life for me and meeting all of you guys, which has inspired me and helped me in that journey. And helped me find myself again, because I got with my ex when I was really young, and I just like lost myself like along the way. And this year has been really good and really like, I don't know, cool and a lot hard and good in like a lot of ways. But I'm glad that I have all of you, and I'm looking forward to 2016. There's a lot of great things coming my way. I can feel it. So yeah, but I don't know. Other than that, it's just trying to do me and find my wings again, and yeah, get out of the corporate 9-to-5 eventually, one of these days.
Awesome. I'm very proud of you and happy for you, honey.
Thank you. On a side note, my mom saw Cindy at Panera in Marysville a couple weeks ago, and she goes, I think I see that girl Cindy I see on Facebook here. And she has really distinctive hair. She didn't say hi or anything. I was like, stalk her.
Wait, were you with her too?
Oh, no. If I would have been, I would have said hi. But
yeah, I met one of my coaches at Panera. I was there, so that's so funny. Oh my gosh.
So anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for Super Saturday. It'll be good to see all your whoever's coming spaces. So.
All right. Chelsea. Where'd Piper go? Piper. Oh, she here.
This is my biggest accomplishment right here. But I'm also really proud of myself because for the last 6 months, I've been consistently working out 5 to 6 days a week. And all of my Facebook memories are showing like, oh, I got a personal trainer. Oh, I'm doing this to work out. I'm doing this. And it like lasted a week and then I was done. So this is a big deal for me.
Yay! I have got to say, I am obsessed with watching your Body Beast videos. Oh my gosh, girlfriend. I'm not even kidding. And then I'll see like Cindy will comment and I'm like, I was thinking the same exact thing. Like,
I've been messaging her like all the time. I'm like, oh my God, you look so cool. You look so good. Like,
and then she'll like have like a little video of like her playing with Piper like on the side.
Yeah.
We were celebrating today because I upped my weights to 30 pounds each dumbbell.
I know, 30 pounds on those shoulder presses. Man, like I've got a shoulder injury. I think someone told me I should get a cortisone shot. I've never had one of those. Has anyone had one of those?
No.
Don't ever get one.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
They hurt even more than they don't help.
I can barely do that. I was like, dang, 30 pounds on your shoulder presses? I'm like,
well, I didn't know if it was
had
good or
shoulder
not.
surgery.
I sounded good.
You don't want that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good job, girl. That's awesome.
She is a
All
beast.
right. Yeah, she is.
I'm like thinking about the videos now.
All right, Jill.
Okay. So my biggest accomplishment this year is the beginning of the year. I had always wanted to do a race. I wanted to start doing 5Ks, and I did my first one in January, and I thought I was going to die, but I finished it, and I decided I wanted to start do mud obstacle course races. And my goal for the year was to complete 5, and so far this year I have one more to do, but I've completed 14. So yeah, so I have a whole wall in my living room full of medals. So that has been my biggest accomplishment by far, definitely.
Yay, that's awesome. Have they all been mud runs?
I've done some just 5Ks and 10Ks, but most of them have been the mud runs. So.
Awesome. Me and Cindy, I think we're the only ones on here. Me and Cindy used to be in this running girls group we called ourselves the Dashing Divas. we used to run on purpose for a while.
I've actually been training to do the Spartan. I got inspired by Jess, who's on here she's laying down on the side here. And she did a Spartan race, and so like that was why we started running too. Was I told Vicky, I was like, I always wanted to do like those eco challenge things, and Vicky turns to me, she's like, well, you have to learn how to run if you want to do those, right? And I'm like, no. So that's why we did it, and I did the same thing in 2013. I did 13 races in 2013, but we yeah, I mean, like I'm starting to do the Spartan trifecta, where you do they give you a medal, like they give you a chunk for each medal, right? And then it makes a big giant one and you're like, yeah, super badass. That's so awesome. I love it. I don't like to run just to run though.
Right.
Like you said, on purpose. I like the obstacles.
I have to have
a lot of fun though too. And you were going through straight mud. I mean, yeah, it was fun.
I had my shoe fall off in one of those. I didn't know you were supposed to like duct tape it, you could do whatever you do. That's awesome.
All right,
yeah,
Miss
in Alaska. It's cold.
I know you're laying down. Are you feeling well, dear?
No, I'm tired.
I made her get on.
No, I've been dealing with allergies.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't have very much privacy. It's very loud here. I've been dealing with allergies for the last 4 days, so I'm very congested. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. 2015. Wow, it's been up and down. Moved out of my in-laws, moved back into my in-laws. Had a job, left my job, got another job. I didn't do what I wanted to accomplish. I wanted to do 2 trifectas this year for my Spartan, but finances became an issue. But I think this year is just a year of me growing personally. It took the last 12 months for me to figure out what I wanted to do, and Cindy and I have talked about it. And 2016 is going to kind of be about me. I need to refigure out who I am, what I want, what my why is, because what I thought my why was is no longer my why. And I've been devoting a lot of my time to me, not necessarily getting my workout program-wise in, but I've been doing hiking with Crystal. She got me out of the house today, made me get my fat butt up the hill. It took 3 hours to do it, but I did it. And just relearning me. So, and I've been reading a lot of your books, Vicki, actually, The Sparkle, The Champagne Diet, and I'm in love with those books. So, yeah, just a refiguring me out year is what it's been.
Oh, well, good, honey.
And I'm really proud of you because she always puts everyone ahead of herself. She's a mom of 4 boys. Like everyone always gets put ahead. And she's struggled with that. And you are putting yourself first. You need to. And I'm so proud of you.
I'm trying.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. Girl, I've been coughing and sneezing, and I hear you. It's totally fine. Drink apple cider vinegar.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Or whiskey.
It's the one thing I can't do.
Drink it with honey and hot water and a shit ton of cinnamon.
Okay, I'll try that.
This is why it makes you sick, and you just throw up the whatever sickness is in your body. Oh my God, that sounds so bad to me.
I don't want to do that if that's what it does.
No, it won't make you throw up.
It really doesn't.
If you need to, like, plug your nose and just make sure it's half cold water and half hot water, because you don't want to shoot hot water.
You can add lemon to it too.
Yeah.
Okay, because I like gag with gargling salt water, and I can't. I'm like, it scares me now.
See, is apple cider vinegar the new whiskey? I know I keep saying this. I'm like probably like the only non-drinker on here, right? And like, but that's what my dad used to give us, like whiskey, honey, lemon, and that's it, right?
I grew up doing with the Dr. Pepper. That's what it was with me. The hot Dr. Pepper with lemon is what I grew up with. You got sore throats.
There you go, Vicky. Dr. Pepper. Weakness.
That's a hot.
Your old nemesis.
So long. Soda.
I've never heard of hot Dr. Pepper. That's crazy. Does it work? Like,
it really helps with the sore throat.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I have a challenge for you guys. Some of you may have done this before. I know personally a couple of you have. But I challenge you not to start on New Year's Day, not to wait until 2016. I want you guys to start tomorrow morning. I want you to start every single day writing affirmations, either writing your goals or rereading your goals, and reading personal development. If you do something every single day, pick those things. Because regardless of Beachbody or your own personal wellness or your relationships or your career, it's going to help them all. So if you don't have time to get your workout in, if you don't have time to check your messages, if you don't have time to get on a team Zoom, make time for yourself to do those things, because they are going to improve your life all the way around, not just in one area. So I challenge you guys to do that. And on last week's Zoom, I had everyone create their vision boards of things that they're going to accomplish in 2016. So if you guys have not done that yet, I challenge you also to do that. I know Crystal and Jill have created theirs. Jill made me super jealous posting a bunch of glittery stuff. And I'm like, damn it, I have to go to my...
Did you make them by hand or with an app or like a...
So what I'm doing, what I said is to create one, put it in a frame or put it somewhere on your wall. So it's something that you see every day. I know some people use it on their screensavers, but if you're like me, I have some kind of browser or something open all the time, so I never see my screensaver. So I want to be able to see it every time I walk into my office, every time I sit down at my desk, every time I'm feeling like a failure, every time I feel like I don't want to do something, I see. And I want you, just like you write your goals, you write it like it's already happened. I want you to write like things I have accomplished in 2016. Right? Make it glittery and sparkly and what?
I need a color printer. You have a color printer?
Yeah.
I'm going to borrow it.
You can come over.
I know.
Okay.
Put pants on.
I have to put pants on?
Yeah.
I have pants.
Oh, well, I thought you said you didn't have pants. You didn't want to. Oh, you didn't want to put the pajama pants on. That's what it was. Okay. I thought you were just sitting in your sassy Mrs.
This isn't a no pants party. Jeez.
No one would ever know if we had pants
on. That's right. That's a great. That's my new coach post.
Yeah.
The great thing about being a coach is no one will never ever know if you're wearing pants.
Except when your daughter comes in and gives you a Santa hat and goes, "Mom, why aren't you wearing pants?"
I'm pretty sure you're on mute. Okay. Well, thank you all for jumping on tonight. I know this week is pretty busy with the holidays and whatnot, I hope for those of you who aren't feeling well, I hope you feel better. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope to see you all next week. We will still be having a team Zoom. And does anyone have anything left to say?
I won't be on next week.
All right, that's fine. I forgive
I'll
you.
be in Vegas.
What?
Shucks.
In Vegas for New Year's.
Oh, that's fun. Wow, that's cool.
Can't wait. Excited.
I'm excited for you. That is exciting. All right. Well, thank you guys all for hopping on tonight. Love to you guys all, and we'll see you soon.